this year 4,000, next it will be 3, it may be 2, it may be 1, it may be 5. Every year the amount was used to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total we have written 5 years. 1000 plus 1 plus R, 1000 plus 1 plus R, 1000 plus 1 plus R. So there are slightly 40 to 50 rupees changes will be there for individual. So whatever you want you can take. Some problem they will take it as future value, some problem they will write it as only. Hello everyone, this is your Adarsh sir, lecturing Vidyashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. So we are in the session 8 of your topic called time value of money. Now, so in the previous session we discussed about 2 problems on your future value. In today's session we will wind up with the topic called future value, and we will work out 2 different kind of problems on future value. I am going very slow. Why? Because the time value of money is little different compared to your following chapters. Now, in this you have few formulas you are supposed to remember, as well as it is the easiest topic in your syllabus also. But you have so many concepts which are included in time value of money. As I told you, you have present value, future value, your amortization, as well as your compounding values. Now, these are the informations which are included in time value of money. So, what is the agenda for the day? The agenda is very simple. We will understand concept, along with that we will understand problems on future value. So, we are working only on future value in today's session. So your problem number 1, see the difference compared to your previous session. Your previous session we had the same kind of problem, but every year you're used to invest. Like this year 4,000, next it will be 3, it may be 2, it may be 1, it may be 5. Every year the amount was used to change, but in today's session, whatever problem we are going to do, the amount is same for every year. Just assume that your 1,000 every year you have planned to invest. Every year 1,000 you are planning to invest. Now, as per this, what happens? Mr. A deposit rupees 1,000 at the end of every year for 4 years. And the deposit earns a compound interest of 10% per annum. Determine how much money he will have at the end of 4th year. Now, these are the informations we have in this. Remember, what is your present value, what is your T, and what is your R. Your present value as per this 1,000, but remember, this is very important. End of every year. So first year we will not consider, means if it is 5 years, we will not consider 5th year, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Then what will be? It is a 4 years, 3, 2, 1, 0. So these are the calculations we are supposed to do. Now, so we have present value, we have time, and we have rate also. Now, what is your present value? As per this problem, your present value is 1,000. Now, what is your time? The time, it is nothing but your 4 years. What is the time? 4 years. Now, the last part will be rate. So, what is the rate? As per this, the rate they have mentioned, 10% is the rate. So the 10% we can also call it as 0.10. Anything is okay, but while doing your problem, remember we are supposed to consider 0.10. Now, so these are the informations we have. We'll go for the answer. So the answer is very simple. The same formula we are going to follow. Remember, we will not change formula for your present value as well as future value. The same format, whatever I have given in the example problem, the same formula I am going to use. You can change the formula, but there might be some confusions. If you see in the textbook, in different textbook, you will find different kind of formulas. Forget about everything. Why? Because some problem they will mention time as t. Some problem they will mention time as n. So whatever you want, you can take. Some problem they will take it as future value. Some problem they will write it as only value. So it is left to the individual. But whatever we are following in the class, the same thing you are supposed to follow in your final examination also. Now, so what is the formula now? Formula is very simple. Your future value is equal to present value 1 plus r to the power of n. Now, so continuation, in this every time we will not mention present value. Why? Because what is your amount? Once what you have invested, the same value for the following years. So it will be what? Similar plus 1 plus rate to the power of t plus 1 plus rate to the power of t plus 1 plus rate to the power of t. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How many years we have in the problem? We have 4 years. Similarly, we have calculated and we have written formula for 4 years. Now, every year if amount changes, what to do? If amount changes, we are supposed to write PV into 1 plus R. Here amount is common, that's why we are not writing PV again and again. You can write, you will get the same answer like 1000 plus 1 plus R, 1000 plus 1 plus R, 1000 plus 1 plus R. If you do this, then also you will get the same answer. Answer will not change, but we will make it simple. We will not repeat the PV. We'll make a small changes in the answer. Now, your future value is equal to present value. As per this, what is your present value? 1000. Now, 1000. So 1 plus, what is the rate? 0. We have 10% means 0.10. 0.10 plus the t to the power of t, I'll come later in this. 1 plus 0.10, 1 plus 0.10 and 1 plus 0.10. I have not taken PV every time. Now, so we are calculating end of every year means how many years we have? 4. In that you minus 4th year, 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1 as well as 0. Now we'll calculate this. Your future value is equal to 1000. So 1.10 to the power of 3, 1.10 to the power of 2, 1.10 to the power of 1. So this you can call it as final answer 1 only. Don't make it 0. Why? Because we don't have PV here. We have not written PV means this is not 0. This is 1. Remember, once again I am repeating you. If there is no PV, this must be called as 1, not 0. Now, so these are the calculation we done. Now, we have 1.10. How many times you are supposed to calculate? We are supposed to calculate total 3 times. I'll calculate this. 1.10 into 3 times. 1.10. So, into 1.10, 2 times over, into 1.10. Totally we have done for 3 times. It will be 1.1000. So how much it is? 1.331 plus. Similarly, we'll multiply for 2 times. So 1.10 into 1.10. It is 1.21 plus this is 1.10 and this will be considered as only 1. Now, what we are supposed to do, this 1000 will remain as it is. Add everything. Everything you are supposed to add. How much you will get? 1.331 plus 1.21 plus 1.10 plus 1. So how much you got? 4.641. 4.641. So multiply both, how much you will get? You will get 4,641. This is what? This is your future value. What is your future value? Your future value is 4,641. Remember, easiest one, easily you can score 5 marks. If the investment is only one time for one amount for every year, then you are supposed to do like this. If the investment every year changes, then as you know, PV, your formula, PV formula, PV formula, as well as PV, your formula. Now, for this also you can write PV formula, every side you have to write 1000. They will not add this one, multiply, and later what we did in the previous session, you can watch that, you will understand. Now, this is all about your first problem for the day. We'll go for the next problem. Later, I'll give you a chance to take screenshot. Your problem number 2, as I told you, the second problem always what? You are supposed to do along with me. The second problem always it is similar to your first problem, but I have not copied the same question and changed the numbers. These are all your previous question paper problems, and whatever problems other than example problem, whatever problem we have discussed in all these sessions are your examination problem, so that the same kind of question we can expect in your exams. Now, in this 5,000 at the end of beginning. Beginning means if it is 4 years, we will not minus 4th year. If it is 5 years, we will not minus 5th year. We will take the 5th year also. We will take the 4th year also if it is a 4 years problem. Now, this problem is all about 5 years. We will not remove 5th year. We will consider 5th year. Why? Because it is a beginning of every year. What is the difference of beginning as well as end? Now, so these are year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5. Just assume that. Now, you are in the month of Jan, December, month of Jan, December, month of Jan, December, month of Jan, December, and the last one, Jan as well as December. Now, if you invest amount in the month of January, how many months to end for the year? Still you have 12 months. So you will get interest. Clear? So we have to consider all the years. But if you are invested 1,000 at the end, will you get interest for first year? No. Why? Because already it is December 31st. If you invest now, next December 31st, you will get 1 year interest. So if it is a beginning of the year, you will get interest. End of the year, you will not get interest. That's why a problem talks about end of the year. If it is a 5 years problem, you start from 4th year. If the problem talks about beginning of the year, if it is a 5 years problem, you start from 5th year itself. So we will not reduce even 1 year also. Now, hope you understood. Now, these are the informations we have. We'll go for the answer directly. So, what is the value? 5,000. Number of years? 5. Percentage is 8%. Now, so what is your present value? As per this, your present value is 5,000. What is your time is 5 years. What is the rate? The rate is 8%. Also, we can call it as 0.08. How come you got 0.08? Very simple. 8% means 8 by 100. Then you will get 0.08. Now, we'll simplify this with formula. What is the formula we have? The formula is very simple. Your present value, this is nothing but your future value, is equal to present value 1 plus r to the power of t plus 1 plus r to the power of t plus 1 plus r to the power of t plus 1 plus r to the power of t plus 1 plus r to the power of t. How many years? Year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4 and year 5. Why we have done 5 years means the question is all about it is 5 years. Even though it is end or even though it is beginning, we have to write formula for 5 years. Now, we'll simplify this. What is your present value? Your present value is 5,000. What is the formula? 1 plus, what is this? 0.08. The t or time we will write later. Now, plus 1 plus 0.08 plus 1 plus 0.08 plus 1 plus 0.08 plus 1 plus 0.08. How many years we completed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total we have written 5 years. Now, what is the time? Well, it is the beginning of the year. So start from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like this you are supposed to calculate. So same thing we have to write. If it is the end of the year, instead of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Last one is what? 0. Now, we'll calculate this. 5,000 will remain as it is. So, simplify this. 1.08 to the power of 5. 1.08 to the power of 4. 1.08 to the power of 3. 1.08 to the power of 2. 1.08 to the power of 1. These are the information. Now 5,000 will write it as it is. So to the power of 5 means how much you will get? I'll calculate this. So 1.08 multiplied with 1.08 2 times over, multiplied with 1.08 3 times over, multiply with 1.08 4 times over, multiply with 1.08 almost 5 times over. What is your answer? 1.469 plus, we'll calculate for 4 times. Now 1.08 into 1.08 2 times over into 1.08 3 times over into 1.08 4 times over, it is 1.36 and 0. Now we'll go for the next one. So we are supposed to calculate for 3 times. So what is the answer? So 1.08 into 1.08 into 1.08, 3 times I calculated 1.259. 1.259. Similarly, 1 time is no need of any calculation. You can write directly 1.08. So your 5 times, 4, 3 and 2 times we have not calculated. We'll do that. 1.08 into 1.08. How much you will get? So 1.166. So this is 166 plus the last one will be 1.08 itself. So year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5. We have done for all 5 years. Now, so we have to add everything. Then you have to multiply 5,000. What we used to do, individual multiply then add. Here all put together we will multiply. Now how to multiply this? Simple. 1.469 plus 1.360 plus 1.259 plus 1.160 or 66 plus 1.08. So you got around 6.328. So how much you got? 6.328. What is the answer? You have 5,000. Now we have to multiply. Multiplied with 5,000, you got 31,641. 31,641. This is your answer. This is your future value. What is your answer? 31,641 is your answer. So if you calculate, your answer may differ in the sense not completely, like 31,641 I got, somebody may get 31,630, somebody will get 31,700, somebody may get 31,583. Some 40 to 50 rupees changes will be there. Why? Because I have taken 3 digits from each. Somebody will take, as per the calculator, 7 to 8. Somebody will go for only 2. Somebody will go for only 1. Nothing to worry. If it is 31,500 and above, your answer is correct. So there are slightly 40 to 50 rupees changes will be there for individual. As per how they will consider, the answer will differ. Now, this is all about your next problem, like your present future value. So I'll go back to all these slides so that you can take screenshot. So this is your problem number 5. The solution part for problem number 5. Your problem number 6. The solution part for your problem number 6. So this is all about your today's session. Hope you understood what is future value. So we'll wind up with the topic called future value. In the next coming session, we will discuss only about your present as well as discounted value. So we'll meet in the next session. Thank you.